I'm Evan Narcisse. I'm a writer and a critic, and I'm writing Rise of the Black Panther for Marvel Comics. The first time I remember reading a comic book was in a weird place. It wasn't a comic shop, it was actually a barber shop. I'll never forget the issue that I read. It was where Daredevil fights Dr. Octopus. The issue hit me like a ton of bricks. It executed comics' particular power in terms of storytelling to frame a moment, freeze it, and then fill it with all this kind of like intentionality and intrigue and drama. When I started buying comics more regularly, I felt underrepresented, ignored. There were very few black faces to be found. That might explain one of the comic books that I really fell in love with growing up was Power Man and Iron Fist. The first time a comic book ever made me cry was the last issue of their series. I had experiences in high school and other parts of my life where people tried to lock me in a box. And that comic book made me realize that I would have to find the strength to forge my own way. My early, deep relationships with characters like Power Man or the Falcon or Black Panther, those started because I felt like they spoke to a part of me. Comic books overall all have that power, and it's an incredibly awesome thing to be able to tap into. I know what it's like to yearn to see yourself on the page, and I want to be able to show that in the comics that I'm writing. The thing that inspired me to turn my fandom into a career is the simple fact that I could never stop talking or thinking about comics. I just couldn't let go. I never gave up on being a nerd.